I need to follow these solid gray lines. I'm going to start with the first solid gray line. It goes underneath that silver hook at the top, inside of that second silver hook at the top. Then I go down around the blue into, like all the way into this other silver hook. If the silver hook is down here in the machine, you need to rotate that hand wheel towards you until the silver hook comes up. And then I continue to follow the gray lines. And my last thing is that I hook it through that silver part that's right at the bottom of the white part of the machine. From here, I now need to thread the needle, and I'm just gonna do that by looking at it. You should be able to figure it out. I need to thread it from the front to the back. There we go. The second part of getting the machine set up is getting the bobbin into the machine. So in order for the sewing machine to work, we need some thread coming from the top, some thread coming from the bottom, and then it's able to create a really secure stitch because we have thread coming from both directions. So I need to take the little bobbin out of this compartment right here, and to take that white plastic lid off, I just have to push that black part right here with the arrow to the right to take it out. When I put the bobbin in, the bobbin needs to be in the shape of a P. I'm gonna put the bobbin in, and then I need to follow the directions that are on that clear lid. So I'm going to just hook my thread, my bobbin thread around that silver part, and then I'm gonna leave the excess over here. I'm gonna put the clear plastic lid back onto the machine by tucking it under on the left, and then fitting it all the way in. Then I'm going to hold both of these strands loosely. I'm going to rotate my hand wheel towards me one time. Until I see the thread moving in the machine. The thread is moving over the bobbin in the machine. And to help it out a little, I'm gonna just pull the tail of the thread that's coming out of the needle. I can actually pull it up from both sides of the needle until I see a little loop that came out of the bobbin thread. When I see that loop, I now need to take that loop out. And I need to do that with something small and pointy. I don't have something small and pointy right now, so I'm gonna try with my fingers. No, I can't do it. No, okay, I can't do it. Please just use a pin for this. That will work the best. And once you've removed that loop, you should have thread coming out of the top of the needle and also coming from the bottom of the machine. To get started sewing, we're gonna put our fabric underneath the needle. Really important before you start, like the needle is going to be sewing in a straight line. So whatever direction down that needle is pointing, that's where it's gonna sew. I need to lower the presser foot right here. That is the white lever in the back of the machine. Lower the presser foot. And then I'm going to always start with my back stitch. To do a back stitch, I'm gonna press this down right here. That means that the machine is going to go backwards for the back stitch. I'll do about 3 centimeters of a back stitch to start. I need to turn the machine on first. There we go. Okay, so I just did about 3 centimeters of the back stitch. I'm gonna let go of the back stitch button. And from here, I'm able to begin sewing normally. This is about the speed that we should be going in. When we get to the end of the stitch, we need to do another back stitch. The back stitch holds the thread in place. If you forget the back stitch, the thread's just gonna come out. I got to the end, I'm gonna hold down the back stitch lever again. I'm just gonna do a few stitches backwards like that.